So today we're going to talk about that dreaded puppy biting and chewing phase. There's no way around it, but we're going to give you some tips and tricks on how you can navigate the next few months. Hi, I'm Kelly Fahey, and welcome to Con Classroom. Puppy biting and chewing, it's a natural behavior that our dogs are going to do. And just like babies, that biting and chewing is the only thing that really helps soothe those teeth and those gums during that phase. A lot of people ask me if they should do a high-pitched screech or squeal when their puppy is doing some kind of biting. I usually recommend against that. I find that this incites our puppies. It gets them more aroused and more excitable, and then they get more bitey. What I like to do, because let's face it, it hurts. So we're gonna say something. If my puppy starts biting a little bit harder than usual, I might say, ouch, or oops, just in a soft tone. That sometimes is a nice little bit of an interrupter to get them to stop and look at us. Now I've got their attention, I can give them something else to chew on. The really simple answer is to redirect and interrupt that behavior. So you can't chew on me, but you can chew on this. Well, I like to divide things into two categories, single-player games and two-player games. Single-player games are these long-lasting edible chews. This is what's gonna help you get through your frozen stuffed Kongs, your marrow bones, your Himalayan yak chews, anything that your puppy can get in there, sink their teeth into, chew on. That's something that's gonna help keep them occupied all on their own. Two-player games are your squeaky balls, your tennis balls, your tug toys. Those toys are all fun, but unless you're interacting with those with your puppies, they're kind of boring. But those single-player games are what's gonna be your sanity savers through this. We find that puppies are bitiest when they're hungry, and once you feed them, you're gonna see that extra biting behavior start to diminish. Puppies will also get bitier when they're tired. Just like a toddler who's overtired, they're gonna get a little bit cranky, and we're gonna see that come out with their teeth. Puppies also get bitier when they get overstimulated. I always like to ask myself, when my puppy's being bitier, are they hungry? Are they tired? When's the last time they had a nap? Are they overstimulated? Most of the time, it's 2 and 3, which means our puppy might need to go into our safe space so they can have some downtime to chill out, relax, and take a little bit of a nap. Sometimes our puppies just can't have nice things, and we might need to take it away for a while. Maybe they can have it back in another week or two, maybe not for a couple of months. But same thing applies. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna redirect them. If they're trying to chew on that bed, let's find something else to substitute it for. So let's interrupt that behavior. Let's go ahead and give them something like a bully stick, a marrow bone, a frozen stuffed Kong. Maybe in this moment, something like one of those two-player games will be appropriate for them. Puppies still play with those things, just not for a long period of time on their own. So if they're kind of chewing their bed because they're looking for something to do, we can turn those devilish behaviors into something more manageable. I like to watch what my puppy's chewing on in that moment. If they're chewing on the fireplace hearth or something else that's hard, maybe my puppy needs something that's harder to chew on and help soothe those gums. And sometimes I see my puppy is gnawing on something softly. That might mean they want something softer to chew on. This is why having a variety of toys at your disposal is gonna be really helpful. But my puppy's still biting and chewing, but I have all these toys. They get bored. So I love to have a variety of toys, and I like to rotate them around. Sometimes we'll put out a few things in the morning, pick them up, give them something new in the afternoon. Variety is the spice of life for our puppies. I'm Kelly Fahey, and thanks for joining us in Con Classroom.